What's up, my gamer guys and gals? Your boy Godlike Gamer here, recording an ISBL Season 2 Week 10 team preview video for the Bracknell Forest Bewears, coached by Venmu Seal. We faced them before in Season 1. We actually lost that game. It was a pretty close game, but it was a loss nonetheless. We got a pretty weird team here, as you can already see from this. He has... why is that so weird? He has Clefable, Magnezone, Crocodile, Serena, Almamola, Cryogonal, Salamence, Scolipede, Delphox, Beware, Mega Bayonet. His team, he doesn't have any star Pokemon, if that makes any sense. Like most teams have a Mew or Landorus. This team doesn't have that. This team has a lot of members that put in a lot of individual work in general. It's hard to explain. It's a really solid team. Right now, he still needs this to make playoffs. We do not. But I'm not gonna just choke or just say I don't care about anything anymore. So I'm actually gonna play this game out. Our team here, starting off, we have Troy the Fortress, not making his first appearance on the team. Alomomola is a problem. It really is. Alomomola is a problem. This is why we have Fortress. Fortress is here to stall that thing out. Ideally, we switch in on an Alomomola. It clicks Wish. We click Block. It's stuck there, and then we just Toxic stall it. That's the plan. We also have Earthquake so that we can handle, so we're not trapped by a Magnezone. If it wants to stay and click in Power Fire, I'll click Earthquake. Done deal. That thing is gone. I can also use this to kind of trap Clefable. If Clefable has Flamethrower, it should 2-hit KO me, so don't know if that's necessarily the best plan of action, but it's there. Akaberry will let me take one hit from Delphox if I have to. I can hit an Earthquake on it. Might not be the best move, but it's there. Yeah. Next up, we have Lumberry, Weavile, running Ice Crash, Metal Claw, Ice Shard, Knockoff. Now, this hits his entire team really hard. Lumberry's for Mega Bayonet. I am almost positive he's going to have a Will-O-Wisp Mega Bayonet just for Weavile. So I'm carrying a Lumberry on it. That way, if it gets burned, I can still KO it with Ice Shard. I can knock off, and if that doesn't kill by somehow, Ice Shard will finish it off. This way, I don't have to worry about Mega Bayonet. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just 2-hit KOs his entire team. Quite literally. I think Beware is the only Pokemon that deals with this, actually. And we do not want quick pickpocket, we want pressure. Actually, we're going to go with pickpocket. It's week 10. Who cares? We're going to use our Lumberry anyway, so. Next up is going to be our Dark EMC Whimsicott. Like I said, Weavile can put in a lot of work, but it might need a little bit of help this game. That's why we're running Tailwind. Tailwind is so that I can outspeed things like Scarf Crocodile, or outspeed things like Scarf Delphox, or things like Speed Boost Scolipede. Ideally, what I would do, so Tailwind up. Now I'm faster, and I could just Z Memento into Weavile, and then just beat those things down. I don't necessarily have to do that. If they put me in range of an attack, I could hit them with Endeavor, putting them in Ice Shard range. This Pokemon just really supports the team well. It supports the rest of the team Terrakion, Terrakion, Blastoise, Primate. As you see, all of these Pokemon get supported. So I feel like this is gonna be a really solid team. Whimsicott's gonna be a really solid option this week. Next up, we have Primate making his first appearance on the team. He has a lot of Intimidate users, as you see. You have Crook, you have Salamence, and them two can just kind of cycle back and forth and try to. The only way I don't lose to that is this guy right here. I switch in on Intimidate and get boosted attack, and then I can just kind of start smacking stuff. I have enough speed to outspeed everything besides Salamence, Delphox, and Scolipede. So the plan with this is the plan with this is like to basically come in on Crocodile and then just start hitting things really hard. Maybe throw off a Rock Tomb predicting Salamence. Now I'm faster, and that's kind of the ordeal that we're working with here. I have a Payapa Berry on this thing because he might want to switch in Delphox, and this way I can take like a Psyshock or something, which would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie, pretty good if that actually happened. Next up, we have Mega Blastoise. This is here so I don't lose to something like. Okay, I needed another option for dealing with things like D-Dance, Salamence. Oh, jeez, excuse me. This is my backup plan for dealing with things like Salamence, Alamomola, Scolipede's another one. To where if I can't, Tailwind beat it, this can be it. And this also helps with hazard control, but like sub Scolipede is a problem. I don't know how I beat that. Now, thankfully, Roar goes behind a sub, and then I can sub it, phase it out. And then, that's fine and all. But if it gets behind a sub, Weavile just can't come in and kill it. So I have to be very careful with that kind of thing. Same with Salamence. If it starts subbing up, Weavile can't just one-shot it. So this is basically for that reason right there. To make sure that doesn't happen. And last but not least is Choice Scarf Terrakion. He has, like I've said before, he's got Delphox, Salamence, and Scolipede, which all are speed threats in their own right. This is so I outspeed them. Basically, I don't want to rely on the only way I can outspeed them is, I don't know how to say it, is a Tailwind, because I don't know how many times I'm going to be given an option to get up Tailwind. Like, I might have to sack Whimsicott to get up a Tailwind, and then I don't have it anymore. So this is so I can outspeed Delphox. This is so I can outspeed Salamence. If he runs Adamant Scolipede, this outspeeds his entire team. If he runs Adamant Scolipede, even after one speed boost, I outspeed it, and then Rock Slide would kill. So that's kind of the thing behind. This thing is meant to kill his Scarfers, like Salamence. It kills Salamence. It kills Delphox. It kills Scolipede. It also deals with his non-Scarfers like Magnezone, his other potential Scarfers, I should say, like Magnezone. Magnezone is one. Cryogonal, potentially. Crocodile, Serena. it deals with all of them pretty well, I think. Um, so yeah, this is my team. It's not a crazy weird team. I think it's a little weird. I'm bringing 2 Pokemon that I have not yet used, uh, which really sucks. I really like Fortress. Fortress is one of my favorite bug types. Um, I'm not trying to ramble here, but I used to be, when I first got into competitive Pokemon, I started using a Fortress on my team, and that thing was just putting in so much work, and that's why I fell in love with it. But as I started doing Draft League, I realized four times a week to fire Fortress just isn't that viable. I drafted it trying to make it viable. It just really hasn't had much opportunity to put in work. But hopefully this week, Fortress can put in a lot of work for me. I was thinking about bringing Latios too. As you can see, I don't really have any special attackers. So Latios, Rotom Heat, Excelgor, all are viable options. Excelgor is a great option because it could handle Alomomola. It could handle Clefable really well for me, which could be an issue if we well, I have other ways of dealing with it. Yeah, I also thought about bringing rocks on Fortress or spikes instead of rest, but if he was some kind of, I didn't want him weakening Fortress. I didn't want to have to trade Fortress for Alomomola. Oh, ideal situation is he brings Magnezone and Alomomola. I trap and kill Alomomola, and then um, I, whatchamacallit, and then I kill Magnezone. But if I'm too weak, if I'm under 50% health, Fortress kills me, or Magnezone would kill me. So I felt like rest was a much better option, so I could stay above half health and wear him down with like poisons and stuff. I don't know. I might come to regret it. We'll see. It's gonna be an interesting game. But thank you guys for watching.